Right on. All right, we're going to get started. It's just about 9 o'clock, and you know how I like to be prompt. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and mute yourselves out so we can get started on the presentation. And you guys kind of see my dog in the background. And then I'll take some questions and stuff for you guys at the end. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Cheryl Coco. I'm the mother of a 5-, 6-, and 8-year-old former electrician turned full-time marketer. And tonight I want to talk to you guys about something that's near and dear to my heart, which is generating leads. I've had the ability now to be in this industry for a little over 2 years, and in that time frame I've been the master trainer of several online marketing systems, or I train on online marketing systems for different network marketing companies, and I've also been blessed enough to be the master trainer of the company that you're going to hear about tonight. So generating leads, with my own consulting firm and inside of training people on marketing system, have showed people how to do everything from run Facebook ads, print flyers. I talk to people about postcards. We've done radio ads, television ads. I've seen people pay upwards of close to $10,000 for a full page ad in a magazine, USA Today. I mean, I've seen people do a lot of things to generate leads for their business. And if you've ever run a small business, well, that's why you're here. You know somebody that does. And you understand that leads, well, leads are the life of your business. Getting eyeballs in front of your business means a lot to you. Right? What if I could show you guys, tonight I want to present to you guys a new and innovative way to get leads and get eyeballs in front of your business. Thousands of people that can see your business or your ad at a fraction of the average cost of marketing. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to ask you guys to mute, or I may mute you all out once again. Okay, and I want to kind of tell you a little bit about what's going on here. You kind of heard my story here, but let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys here. You guys can see this presentation right on. Right now, what I'm going to present to you guys is the company's name is Royaltie, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our company and CEO. Right here is our CEO, Mr. Justin Belobaba. You know, I had the opportunity to go to Canada a couple weeks after joining the company and meeting up with Justin. You can read a little bit about him here while I chit-chat about him. You know, a guy who saw the vision for this company and saw the technological advances and understood what small businesses needed at that time, and the things that they did for marketing and advertising, and wanted to level the playing field. Wanted to take the playing field where you saw people who had big box stores, Walmart, you know, Amazon, Starbucks, people that can spend the advertising dollars and give the small business people an advantage to do the exact same thing. Somebody who's a serial entrepreneur, who's owned and run small businesses before, well, he kind of fell upon this here technology and wanted to offer it to the masses and knew that we could do something with it. So let me tell you a little bit about the company. It launched its product, the Royaltie Gem, which you're going to hear about today. I'm going to kind of hold it up if you can kind of see me maybe tiny in your screen right there. You're going to learn more about this product, the Royaltie Gem, in January of 2017. And what sounds so amazing about it is from January 2017 until about when we start, Laura, May 8th, there was about 200 affiliates in this company. Okay, from May 8th until today, you're talking a little over 14,000 affiliates. So kind of brought the big boom here, and we're proud of some of the people that are on this call and its ability to take this technological advance and spread it throughout the world, not just the United States and Canada, but we have the ability to take this technology and spread it throughout the world, and we've actually entered over 70 countries now. So what we want to talk to you guys about is simple and effective proximity marketing. You know, what this is all about is kind of setting the tone and marketing to your consumer at the right place and at the right time with highly relevant and personalized notifications. You see, when you go and market to places, you may market somewhere that no one ever sees your ad, or you may put it in a billboard that someplace nobody ever sees, or you may get a 10-second spot. And you know, if you've ever run an ad anywhere, you have one opportunity and a chunk of money that you have to spend and throw it at it and hope that it sticks, or you need to hire a large marketing consulting firm and hope that they have enough data to run for you so that you understand what that ad is going to produce. And your average small business just can't do that. So they spend small quantities of money in a place that they're not really sure if the market's going to stick, and they don't have the money to go and adjust the ad, so they send out postcards and they're not really sure about the marketing to that consumer at the right place at the right time. I'm not sure if somebody had a question or whatever, but I kind of saw something pop up there. You can hit that button again if you had something to say. But here we go. Okay, maybe I should check out that chat there. All right. Oh, I'm only hearing bits and pieces. Okay. I don't know if everybody else is, but you guys can let me know. The whole point of this opportunity here, the whole point of the product, the Royaltie Gem that you're going to hear about, is we don't want customers to pass you by. We want you to get our breakthrough technology. No, we want you to see highly relevant notifications. We want you to market and have the ability to market at the right place at the right time, to change your notification up, to run analytics on your notification, to see what is working and what is sticking without spending thousands of dollars on this ad over here or this over here. We want you to see the right ad at the right place at the right time and be able to do that for you guys. What I want to introduce to you guys is the Royaltie Gem. I kind of held my picture up there. I've held it up to my camera there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you guys can see it down here at the bottom. You see 5 Royaltie Gems in this person's hand. And the whole thing of it is we're in business to keep you in business. You work hard to bring in new business. We want to make it easier for you. Okay, over here to your right, and I'll show you guys a live demonstration of it, just how this works. But over here to your right, you can kind of see this slide presentation. The phone is in this person's hand and the notification, and it says, I found you, figure out how. That is the responsibility of the Royaltie Gem. That's exactly what the Royaltie Gem provided to this person on their cell phone. I want to tell you guys a little bit about how this works. Basically, we give you that tiny device that we saw in that person's hand in the slide before this. And you, now get this, this is where the marketing comes in at. You get to decide the promotional message that you want to broadcast, up to 40 characters. You get to decide what you want to say. You can change it every 24 hours, sometimes faster, okay? So you're not stuck with one marketing thing or throwing out a bunch of postcards. You get to change it. If you're not happy with the results, you get to change it and where it lands. It can send your message to every Android smartphone up to 100-yard radius. I'm going to say that to you guys again. Every Android smartphone within 100-yard radius. Android represents over 60% of the North American smartphone market and over 85% of international markets. All you have to do is have Bluetooth and location turned on, and over 60% of those people have Bluetooth enabled. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. If we went into a football stadium right now, you and I got to sit there and watch the game only in my fashion. I think that on Madden, when I watch a football game, everybody look at it, I get really into it, and I'm not peeling my eyes off of that ball game. But you could walk around to the thousands of people that are in that stadium right now, and you can try and go and introduce everybody to your business. Or I can sit there and enjoy the game, have a drink, eat some popcorn, maybe grab a hot dog. And I've actually got more eyeballs on my business than the person that was sitting there introducing it to everybody. Okay, that's the power of the gem. Think of the places where people are dwelling. Think of the places where people are checking their phone. They're still posting on Facebook. They're checking their notifications every single place that they go. Almost up to every 12 minutes, an Android user checks their cell phone. Okay, if you're an Android user, you know that you pull down that screen. Some of us here that do business for a living, well, we're probably doing it more than every 12 minutes, but that's just the average here. The Royaltie Gem is battery powered, lasts up to 2 years. I'm not going to ask you to go and charge it or plug it in at night or make sure that it works or anything like that. Basically, it comes out of the box up and running for you to go. We have all the training videos for you guys available. We'll give you a playlist of videos so that you know how to log into your back office, so that you know how to set up and activate your gem, so that it's projecting the message that you want. You don't even have to have Wi-Fi available. Okay? You just have to have that Bluetooth and location services turned on. Okay? If you've ever used MapQuest, well, if you're anything like me, you have that location turned on. Let me talk to you guys a little bit about the industries that can be used. I have the real estate industry here, and you're going to hear from Laura, and she's going to chime in here too. But I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this industry. You can kind of see what's up here and how relevant it is. They're one of our biggest purchasers of the Royaltie Gem. You can see that they use it as a digital billboard. They enhance listings, busier open houses. Think of the possibilities that you have right now. Who do you know in your life right now that has a small business? I always say there's some guy out there right now sitting on the corner who bakes some of the most delicious cakes on the planet, but I haven't seen him yet, and I'm dying. I'm dying for a piece of chocolate cake. and he probably knows just how to make it, but I just haven't met him yet, and he has no idea how to get eyeballs on his business. He bakes cake. He doesn't market for a living. And my father, when I was 8 years old, we used to fold up pieces of blue paper and stick them on windshield, and I would have blue fingertips from the time I was 8 till the time I was 10 when he started his electrical business. Okay, think of all the things that you've ever done for marketing or advertising, and think of the way that you can change the name of the game with a royalty gem right now. Who do you know? This is the real estate industry. I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to bring Laura out. I'm going to stop kind of sharing my screen and we'll get into here. But here you have the real estate industry. I want to talk to you guys about the solopreneur, the entrepreneur, the plumber, the salon owner, the cleaning service, the company that sells cars, okay? Your travel agents. Who do you know right now that would love to get more eyeballs on their business, that's struggling for advertising? Who do you know that's ever ran a Facebook ad or boosted a post on Facebook to get, what, less than 1% of conversion, or a rate of conversion inside of their business right now? Where do people look most? Just think about it. We have people who are driving and constantly doing one of these things. It's probably more effective to put your ad on a cell phone than it is a billboard, because ain't nobody looking up and out on the road. They're looking here. Okay, well, if you ever gone to a restaurant and you've seen a bunch of people, or anybody, I bet you saw lots of this and lots of less conversation, because whatever is going on is happening right here. I don't want you guys to just hear it from me. I want you to hear from a small business owner, right? I do this. I'm a marketer. I've watched people. I've helped them build their business. I've run the ads on Facebook. I've sent out postcards. I've worked with different people. But Laura Smith, are you with me? I know you're unmuting.
I am. Can you hear me?
I can. I'm trying to find you, Chica, so I can spotlight your video.
All right. All right. Welcome, everybody. I'm a small business owner in Charleston, South Carolina. I have owned a salon for about 23 years. Found myself in a precarious situation last year. I had a little air conditioning issue and had to let a lot of people go because my landlord wasn't working with me. So I saw this little gem on Facebook and I said, oh my gosh, if I could just get a couple more people to come and work with me. You know, I just saw it as some kind of advertising that I had never seen, but I knew if this thing did what it said it was going to do, that it could change my entire business. And so I called Cheryl and I was like, Cheryl, have you heard of this thing? Come on. And she's like, yeah, I saw this too. Are you ready? I'm like, yeah, I don't get this thing tomorrow. So I'm on board and we have not stopped yet. And it's so exciting to be a part of this company. My business, every day the phone rings off the hook. Phone rings off the hook every day. I'm in Florida now, and now Florida phones are calling my gem. You know, they're getting my signal. You know, so it's awesome to just be able to be mobile. So I changed all my messages to be some of my online businesses because I'm not there at the salon right now. I work next door to a small business owner. She's a very niche market, and her increased traffic has been over 1,000% to her Facebook page where she is filtering her gem ads. So not only does it go to her Facebook where they learn about her business, but it's also going to her online business, and the traffic in her store is crazy. So just sharing. Another great part of this is that you do have the ability to share it with other people. It's probably one of the easiest things I've ever done. We meet people in the marketplace every day who are looking for ways to save their businesses. Small business is deteriorating. We got Amazon, y'all. We're competing every day with the biggest monopoly of retail that the world has ever seen. And this has given us a leg up to compete with those big box stores. When I wandered, I went from all up and down the East Coast marketing this, making sure that it was going to work. I'm a person that has to know it's going to work. And, you know, I never got hit with a nearby notice anywhere. But I walked into my local CVS pharmacy about 3 weeks ago, and when I got hit by that nearby CVS asking me to go and make some pictures in their picture center, their kiosk, I knew that we were onto something. So just get excited and listen to Cheryl and just find out how you can use this for your small business.
I'm going to kind of ask you some questions while you're sitting up there, Laura, so that you can chit chat about some other things. Yep. Kind of pull it out of you. I love to kind of surprise people, and Laura's not shy in front of the camera. I can't see you anymore. Maybe she's.
Oh, here I go. There.
Hey. So basically last week, we did a presentation where you saw different small business owners of all different types. You know, we saw somebody in insurance, different marketers and network marketing arena, all kinds of things. And we saw people getting results, right? Some of those people that you saw during the testimonials. Tell us about what maybe your favorite testimonial of that night.
Well, I love our guy, Eric. He's up in New York, and
Yep.
and he's awesome. He figured out that he likes to, a lot of people in New York, they order out. I mean, they're always, how many Asian restaurants are delivering in New York?
Yep.
And his story about ordering some food, and he was standing in line, and he started talking to the guy that owned the business, and next thing you know, he's signing the guy up, and the guy's putting one on every one of his delivery drivers in their truck or on their bike or on foot. So he's marketing everywhere he is delivering. I love that. I love this. It's genius. And then our guy down in Atlanta who is in real estate but also drives a Lyft or Uber, and you know, his marketing of giving a discount for that first ride is just filling his car. And you know, the reason a lot of these people do these other second jobs like Uber and Lyft, especially if in the sales arena, is because they want to meet people. If I'm picking up people at the Charleston airport, they probably could be visiting for a job interview, looking for a home. And that's why tons of realtors are doing multiple jobs in order to market themselves. Now here that you go, you've got this walk-in billboard for every listing that you have. And I mean, the possibilities are endless, Cheryl.
Yeah, for sure. Can you guys still hear me? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. I know we saw a lot of different business owners, and, you know, I guess for me, I can't figure out how to spotlight my video over here. Maybe I can find me. Guys can still look at Laura and check that out. All right, here we go. So yeah, basically we saw a lot of different business owners from a lot of different walks of life and where they were going and what they were doing to advertise using the gem. You know, basically keeping their business in business. That's what we talked about that today. That's kind of what I wanted you to touch on, that ability to keep people's business. Go ahead. She was.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
because I'm a firm believer. You know, one of my side jobs is I offer another business resource that keeps small business in business and expanding, and super fun to be able to offer somebody something that can keep the doors open. You know, how many of you guys out there are small business owners and you've accidentally done a Groupon? I mean, not only did you discount your price by about 50%, then you gave Groupon 50% or Live in Social or your local deal, and boom, here you are doing a service costing yourself money, and the return on that person is just not, it's just not going to happen. Returns on those type of discounts don't happen. So how about just put this outside your business like I do every week and attract a new customer at full price? How about that? Or how about, I mean, you can use this also if you're just not a small business owner, but if you are a multi-level marketer. You know, I met a great gal, Brenda, who joined my other business. Not only is she providing for her community, she says, the poorest county in North Carolina, and she wants to save small businesses. Now she's got 2 tools to offer them, and she recruited 6 people. I mean, who would want to recruit 6 people in like 5 or 6 days into your online business? So, I mean, I just think, and I was just sitting at the dinner table with a gal, one of my best friends. Her future son-in-law is a personal trainer. He needs some new clients. I said, well, I'm here. Man, I'll program one of these for him. Let's shoot him some business. What is more important than one? And like she said, one client will prove the ability for this to pay for itself. I mean, it's just amazing, isn't it, Cheryl?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I kind of want to show you guys exactly where this gem shows up, and you know, where it shows up on the phone. Kind of a lot of people, they start to hit you with the, no, is this legal,
No.
or can we do this? Are you sure? Is this whatever? So basically, you guys are looking at my cell phone here, and you guys can see my, okay, all of a sudden, hold up, why can't I get my real screen? Okay, so basically, I want to talk to you guys about the legality of it. You know, the gem, it doesn't ding or send you a text message or do anything it's kind of like a passive alert. Does that make sense? Like, so I want to kind of show you guys where it comes out, and you scroll your screen down. Laura, do you have your phone with you? All right. Can you hold it up? I can't hear you though, because you're muted.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to, let's see. Tell me which angle.
There you go.
Is it? And I got them, oops, hang on. Sorry, I must have. I love mine. Mine are so funny. To me.
We want you guys to kind of get creative. Tilt it a little bit more, Laura. There you go.
There we go.
Yep. So when you pull down, you can kind of see, and you can see some of the notifications that are on her phone there. That's what I want to talk to you guys about, is you pull down from the top of your screen. Who do you know that has an Android? Like, I mean, seriously. And you kind of pull that down, and basically that's where your thing shows up at. When you do that, Google has nearby technology, and this is really important to understand, okay? It's the opt-in happens when you first encounter any nearby links. See where it says nearby links? There you go. Thank you, Laura. So basically, the first time that you encounter a nearby beacon, your device will receive a notification that says, tap to explore or turn off this feature. This creates your first ever opt-in, right? So they'll see that immediately. And then they have the opportunity, it says, to keep getting notifications here. So you'll get notifications from places like CVS, she was saying, Rite Aid, that you'll see. I saw a whole list of like 25 stores. You have Target, Walmart uses them,
Notre Dame University.
There you go.
Lots of museums are now using it as when you enter a certain area, like a piece of art or an exhibit, it's going to give you a walk-through tour.
Yep.
I mean, it's super cool technology.
For sure. So basically, you know, that's what, maybe I can get mine to, I have a hard time sharing my phone screen. So you guys can, hold on, share my phone screen, share screen. You guys can see where mine shows up. It says advertise for less than $1 a day. That's where mine, like when you pull down from your screen there. So basically that's it. You can go ahead and tap on, and basically it could take to any secure website that you have. This is kind of what mine looks like, but you have any option that you want that's a secure website, and we'll let you guys check it out. We have the ability to validate whatever code that you want, but that's it. I mean, basically, if you're pulling down from that screen, or if you're an Android user, you know what that's like. But I wanted to touch on that because people ask, like, are you infiltrating my phone or doing whatever? No, people check their notifications there all the time. Okay, and people are utilizing the technology all the time. It's the fact that we've leveled the playing field for everybody else. So if you like the technology and the product, that basically explains what the technology does, or the product does for you guys. But I also want to talk to you about how you can have the opportunity to get your gems for free. Would you like to know how to get your gems for free? Would you like to know how to get paid to share the opportunity or to share gems with other people? I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again, once again, and show you guys the presentation. We're going to talk to you about our unmatched value proposition right here for you guys. Simple pricing. You guys want to know how much, and you guys want to know how to get the gem for free. Basically, you can get one gem right now for $25. I'm going to sit on that for a second. One gem for $25. It's like less than $1 a day for every 30 days. Less than $1 a day. Seriously. To advertise for your business. I mean, you run an ad and you can't do that anywhere, basically. So think about it. 3 gems for $49 a month. 8 gems for $99 a month. I know all of us here, if you have 1 gem, if you have 3 gems, you always wish you had more than the gems that you have, because now you start thinking about places that you can mail them. And mine are on a cruise over here with this person and over here trying to figure out how to advertise your business, and the people that will ask you to put their message on their gem just gets funny. You can also get additional gems at $12 a month, and we've also been known to sell our gems in bulk anywhere from 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. You can get a bulk discount. First and last month subscription is billed up front, and it includes unlimited messaging. We also have a $10 shipping fee and $30 shipping fee around the world, okay? So our compensation philosophy, you can see it right here, basically is kind of the passion and the reason that Laura and I got interested in this business, is that we know that anybody, even the little guy, can make it here. Everybody has to do their work, and they do it, and they get paid for it. And it's one of the things that I value about this compensation plan. You get paid upfront cash bonuses, but also a healthy recurring monthly bonus, that residual income that people love to see. If you don't have this, wow, I'm right. But if you don't have this already, go ahead, screenshot this thing, take a picture of it, get used to it, because this right here is amazing to me. Over here to your left, you have the gem level or your rank or whatever you want to call it here. And here you have the monthly team subscription revenue, customer subscriptions, monthly income, and annual earnings. We'll get to that in a second here. Our first way that you get paid is cash bonuses based on personal sales. So if you personally enroll 10 new customers or affiliates, you get a $250 bonus. They can come in at 1, 3, 8, it doesn't matter. But if you personally enroll 10 new customers or affiliates, you'll get a $250 bonus. It's $350 in July. That'll come up in a second here. And there's also recurring monthly earnings based on total team revenue. I'll tell you guys what your team revenue is. Real easy to explain here. It's your personal customers and affiliates, their personal customers and or affiliates. 2-tier compensation plan, 2-tier affiliate compensation plan. So basically you have to decide where you want to be in the monthly income. What gem level do you want to be? Okay, your monthly team revenue subscription here. If you have $100 in team subscription revenue, you can get up to 3 gems for free, $49. So if you came in at 8 gems, we'd still take that $49 price off. And guess what? I know some of you here and have been in multi-level marketing and things like that, but even if that person who you signed up gets their gems for free, that actual revenue still counts toward your team subscription revenue. I'm just going to smile at that because I know that that's a rarity. So you also can get that person's subscription revenue to you. And even though you pay the first and last month up front, that first and last month counts towards your subscription revenue as well. So in that first month, let's say you signed up 2 people at $25. Would you hit $100 in team revenue there, Laura?
Yes, you would.
Did you get your 3 gems for free for that month?
Yes, and you know what? Nobody.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
Nobody quits free. I think that's what you said, but you kind of broke up there.
Oh yeah, no one quits free. That is for sure.
Right on. So basically, if your monthly team subscription revenue, that's your personal customers and or affiliates, plus their personal customers and affiliates, reach this total team revenue, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, decide where you want to be. This will be the monthly income that you will be earning. It's a subscription, so they pay the subscription fee over and over and over again. As long as they're paying their fee, that revenue will go toward your monthly income. Now here we've broken it down in this middle column here because a lot of people like to ask the question, well, how many people or how many customers and affiliates does it take to get to the monthly income that I want? We've broken that down at $49 in case people come in at 3, but doesn't matter. You can go ahead and do it by team subscription revenue, but here's a column broken down at $49 for you guys. So basically this right here, there aren't smoke and mirrors. It's not 27 ways to earn. It's not you have to get to list level to do that and place this person over here and do this and do that. No, right here, there it is. It's just there, right in front of you, broken down exactly the way that it is. Okay? All you have to do is decide what monthly income that you want. The goal's set there right for you. Go ahead and get it. That's all that it takes. Okay? Who do you know that can use a gem for their business? Right on. So we also have a summer event. I'm going to kind of escape out of here. I'll tell you guys about that summer event just face to face here. I cannot stop sharing. Basically, in July, you have the opportunity to, if you sign up 10 people in the month of July, you don't get a $250 bonus. We're going to hit you with a $350 bonus. How many times do you want to get 10? That's completely up to you. You can do it over and over and over and over again. 350, 350, 350 for every 10. And every time you get 10, people will put your name in a ballot box for the opportunity to win a $1,000 cash prize. Okay. Also, the top 3 people who sign up the most people, they have the ability to, and it's anybody's ball game right now. It doesn't matter who you come in here. There are some people in here who I know who can go ahead and get after these prizes. Don't even front. Okay. So you have the ability to get a Samsung tablet and Samsung Galaxy S8 and or a 6-night cruise for 2 out of the port of your choice, a $2,500 value. You just have to decide what you want. Okay. Basically, I'm going to kind of open it up for any questions that you guys might have, find out what you liked best about the presentation and who you know that can use a Royaltie Gem. If you have something to say or you want to come and shout out and chit chat with me, feel free. Come on out, say hello. I'd love to chat with you. Thanks, Laura. Feel free to add if you'd like. You know, I always invite everybody to add what they have to say. Anybody? Come on.
Come on, we know you. I know people on here, and they have lots of questions. Come on.
You guys can type them in. Hey!
I don't know. Maybe you did so fabulous, Cheryl. Nobody has any questions.
Hold on, let me think about it. Go ahead. Somebody's saying hello.
This is Tammy in Kansas City.
Hi, Tammy in Kansas City. How are you?
I am good. How are you doing?
Great. Thank you so much for being here. What you like best about the presentation?
I like the whole thing, just going through it step by step, because I mean, I have so many people that I want to get involved, and they don't understand it when I just send them my website. So hopefully we'll get a video on our website. But yeah, I think the presentation is really good. I use my gems. I have one of them going to my Facebook group. So I'm getting people requesting to join my group. And last weekend I did an event, and I have bit.ly links so I can see how many clicks I get. So just on one of my gems, I had over 300 over in a weekend.
Congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing that. We hear these, like, it's awesome. Once you're a part of it, you hear these kind of stories all the time, but they never get old. Right?
Never get old.
I was here. I got 300 hits. I got 1,000. I got people signing up. It's exciting. Tammy, thank you. Definitely.
Yeah, the 300 is just on one gem. I had like almost 300 on, well, almost 300 on another, and about 80 on another one. So it varies, but I mean, that was a lot for me. So
yeah, no doubt. When was the last time you went out and got 80 people in front of your business?
yeah, that's not easy to do. I'd have to go around and talk to so many people, which I don't have a problem talking to people. So, but still, that wouldn't be easy.
Thank you.
And the great part about this is, Cheryl, as we talk about, we're not asking anybody to change anything you're already doing. We're not asking you to just come exclusively over here. We're asking you to find some customers and refer some customers. Customers are key to this business, aren't they, Cheryl?
Yeah, they are key to this business. We like our customers. I mean, we have customers that do everything, car dealerships. I have a cleaning company, salons, just like yours, you know, just customers. That's what we love, our customers.
I mean, it's fun to offer some where our customer can get the product for free, and they're sharing with other small businesses. So
for sure.
I mean, it's awesome.
I said, Richard asked if there's anywhere that shows how businesses can market their specific business. If you have a specific business that you want to talk about, go ahead and let me know. I can tell you about some of the businesses that we talk about. But we've gone over and have some training on proven marketing techniques for certain businesses that I've done that you guys can go and check out. But I'd be happy to discuss businesses that I've run across and had the opportunity to talk to you guys about proven marketing techniques for different styles of business. The gem line. Yeah, both Bluetooth and location. Luke, I know that was private, but I'm just going to go ahead and answer it. Right on.
And
Come on.
yeah, because everyone has those two things on.
Yep. Go. Anybody else have any questions? Come on out, you guys. I know somebody was talking.
Yeah, I have a question.
Hi.
Hi. A friend of mine asked me if that has to do anything with privacy. You know, some people like privacy. They don't like to be receiving messages on phones. How does that work?
Yeah, so basically that was one of the things that I talked about. I didn't get your name, I'm sorry.
Elda.
Oh, hi, how are you? Where are you from?
Texas.
Oh, Texas in the house. Nice. What did you like best about the presentation?
Well, I kind of started a little bit late
Okay.
because I'm Central Time, so I kind of got myself with the times. But I really like that. I have a lot of friends that are in real estate, so I like, and also that they own beauty salons. So I like the fact that I can expand my market with different business owners. So I like that.
Very creative. Thank you for sharing. I think that that's really important that you said that. No, that privacy thing was one of the opt-ins I told you about. It's nearby technology. So people can, if they see a notification, they have the opportunity to mute nearby notifications. It's not anything that is illegal. I kind of wrote an entire page in our group about discussing the legality of the gem and how it all works out.
Okay.
But basically, it's that double opt-in that I kind of spoke about. I'm not sure if you were with us at that time, but when they first encounter a nearby beacon, they have to accept the nearby capability, okay? And then they're clicking on your link to accept. Do you have the ability to track individuals' gems to see what you're performing better in your ad market, says Luke, okay? So basically, Luke, it's a fantastic question. We don't track the gem, but you can do so with certain websites and things of that nature. So I encourage people, if you utilize a marketing system, you can track your links utilizing a marketing system. You can track them using different domains. You can track them using mobile business cards or something that Laura and I like a whole lot. You can run analytics on them. You can run analytics with different shorteners. I find that the mobile business card works best, but everybody on Facebook, you can tell how many views that people get. So it depends on your creativity and where you want to take your business and things like that. But you do have the ability to track with, Google Analytics, anything like that. You're welcome, Luke. Thanks for chatting with me. The notification. So basically it's kind of like Bluetooth ear gear. Somebody asked, I missed it. Who was it? Hi, Daryl. How are you? If you want to come out and say hello, feel free. I'll tell you that in a second too, Willie. But somebody said, kind of like if you're driving by, oh, hi.
Hi.
Who am I speaking with?
Carol.
Hi.
Carol.
I can
From St. Louis.
You're kind of breaking up. I'm sorry. I'll just go ahead and chat it up because I kind of saw your question. But basically, it's like Bluetooth, okay? So if you have this, I'm going to kind of mute everybody now again. So basically, if you have your Bluetooth ear gear on and you leave that sector, then the message goes away. The people have to be in that radius, right, of the gem. So we ask people to go to high dwell spots. That's why football games, baseball games, inside of the mall where people are gathering, large numbers of people are gathering, are in that area and they're staying and they're checking on their phone. You don't want to sit on the side of the highway with your gem because they're just blowing right by and will probably never get your message and check at the same time. So I hope that makes sense. Somebody said, how do you put the message on your gems? We have a training video for that. You just go in your back office. You can change it anytime that you want. Yep, put your message in the link. For sure. Anybody else? Oh, Willie asked how you got your gems for free. If you share it with people and you get $100 in volume, you get up to 3 gems for free. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Come on out and say hello to me.
Hey, Cheryl, it's Tammy again.
Tammy's not shy. Tammy's like, I got something else to say.
Yeah, sorry, I was kind of in and out whenever you were talking, but so I track my clicks with Bitly.
Uh-huh.
Will Royalty eventually have that ability?
We have something coming out. I can't always answer all of the all
Okay.
the what's to come questions, but I'll just go, we have something coming.
Okay, and then I asked you this before in a private message, but I'll just say it out here. A video on our affiliate websites.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything's being made. Yep. So yeah, we try and tell people, in January, up until that May 8th, we had 200 affiliates. Now we're rocking and rolling, trying to, get it all done for all 14,000 plus. Okay, do we have to have an Android as well? Come on out, Donnie, say hello. If you're with me, feel free to come on out and say hello via video chat or whatever, but I did see your question. Do you have to have an Android phone? You don't have to have a phone basically at all. If you want to see your own message, sure, you'd have to have an Android phone, but you can have an iPhone, you can have a computer, you don't have to have whatever. All you have to do is be in an area where people have an Android phone so that they can check their messages. Okay. Laura's typing away. Anybody else have any questions? Just computer. She's answering.
Well, sometimes, you're getting busy talking and then you say, what did they say? And, sometimes visual's good for a lot of people. So I'm super visual. I can just say, the only thing I'm going to share, Cheryl, is you don't have to, I am about, 25% is technology savvy as Cheryl. She spent the last few years really educating herself and being able to be an expert in this arena. But every day she says, you're better than you think you are, Laura. And if you can log into a website and you can think up a phrase and you can copy and paste a link and click save, you got this. You got it. So it's not complicated. I have some people on my team that are totally not tech. They make me look like a genius. And, people are just having fun with it all over the place. And keep it simple, keep it simple. Don't worry about all those crazy clicks and catching it and knowing it. People are attracted to the Facebook icon. They're attracted to the Instagram icon. So direct your traffic where people are already going. And then when you are able to see what's happening, then you'll have the trust and the faith into changing up your where you want your notifications to send people. I find my Facebook page really works great for me. And I have my other little virtual business card, which I enjoy using. So just keep it simple.
Keep it simple. I'm going to go back to, the kind of techie side where Laura gets all nice and I get all techie. But basically, right, like the law of familiarity plays a huge role inside of Beacon technology and proven marketing techniques. And I'm going to kind of go a little bit techie on you guys. But proven marketing techniques state that when things are on someone's phone, and beacons have been around, they just haven't been around in the place where you didn't have to download an app. So when someone gets on their phone, if you ask utilizing a capture page or something like that, you won't always get the results that you see or you want or you think that are necessary to get a rate of return here. So we ask people to understand the law of familiarity, where you've been taught otherwise to not send people to a Facebook page, to not send people to a YouTube channel, to not send people to places like that because the roles of distraction, YouTube, the great distractor, Facebook, the great distractor, people will go somewhere else. People will go somewhere else. Inside of your phone, right here, start to think differently, different ads, different market, different marketing techniques, okay? The law of familiarity plays a role. When you scroll down and people see the tab that looks just like Facebook, just like you saw on Laura's thing, if Laura holds it back up, she has ones that go to her Facebook page. The law of familiarity says, I'm okay to press on that. The law of familiarity says I'm okay to click on YouTube. For restaurants, it's okay to click on, what is that one where they do all the Yelp? Great to click on Yelp. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spotlight her video again. Hold on. I can't see anymore.
Oops, hang on. Oh, well, I clicked all the way through to my page. I like my own so much.
So you could see Rent This Space, come down a little bit. See where it says your business right here? That goes to our Facebook page. You can see the Facebook icon shows up. Okay, so something to keep in mind is that law of familiarity, where people are going to go and what they're going to opt in to click on. The approval process can normally can take up to 24 hours, but we've seen people, and we get better and faster at it. It usually takes just a couple hours, an hour. Somebody said half an hour, 4 hours, but we still tell people 24 hours, even though it does. They do approve messages on the weekend, sometimes a little slower. You have to understand that the approval process is something that we take relatively seriously here. Okay, you're working with Google, you want people to understand how the system works, and you don't want to take advantage of a market that you have. So you don't want to be trafficking people, and you're looking for things of that sort. So you have to take great pride in your product and your business and make sure that you're doing it the right way. So, great job. Oh, hi.
Hey, I've got some people asking me some questions on the
Who am I talking
phone.
to?
It's
Oh.
Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, how are you? I'm going to go ahead and spotlight your video. Thank you for being here. Would you like best about the presentation, Kathy?
Everything. I love that it can. I love that it can help everyone's business, no matter who you are, what business you have, whether you have an MLM. I happen to have an MLM, and I'm so excited to the business. For that business, because I can push people over to that website. And I've learned a lot about millennials. They don't really like hearing you talk. They'd rather go to a website, push a button, and place an order. But I'm loving them now. So that's pretty exciting. And of course, I love to hear about commission. I was one of the fortunate ones to get $350 in 5 days. So that was really exciting. Yep, and I love the residual income. But I have a couple, so I love everything about the gym. So I'm happy to be a part of the team for sure. A couple of questions that people are asking on the phone, because that's all they could get on. That's how they could get on.
People on, so you got them everywhere. Good job, Kath.
Yeah. So one of the questions is, if a person's at a sporting event, will the notification ping that person over and over, or will it just get them one time as long as they don't open the notification?
As long as the person doesn't open the notification, it's going to stay there. In my experience, it stays there until the person basically, or they leave the 100-yard radius or whatever happens, or they're checking their notifications and they decided not to, whatever. But if it's there, it's there. They have to like kind of scroll down and I guess look at, what's going on, or they have to leave that circle or the radius. So it's staying on there until they kind of
Decision,
make the decision. Thanks there, Ella.
Make the decision.
Yeah, okay. And then I think you might have answered this other one. It was about, is it better to, when you set up your gem, send them to a Facebook page or directly to the gem link?
Right. So
and I think you said familiarity was.
The law of familiarity always works. The mobile business card. And see, on the phone, there's like psychological, I'm going to get all depth with you, but there's psychological differences to proven marketing techniques, okay? So when you're on the phone, the more you can give out is what you will get back. It's not like running a Facebook ad where you just say, want to make $500 to $1,000 a week, put your ad here. When you run a Facebook ad on Facebook, right? You go ahead and you make the ugliest ads always convert. You make the gray background, $500 to $1,000, put your email here. That's the email that'll convert. You'll grab leads. You do that on the phone. It's not the same thing. What you give out will be put back. Okay, you have to earn the trust a lot faster here because the law of familiarity. People aren't used to seeing the message here, so we ask you to understand how the marketing works. So when you go ahead and you place a video or you use the business card or you have a lead page or whatever you do, and you're placing the video and you're utilizing a picture of yourself, or you have a Facebook page where they can see you, there's a video of you, they have what you offer, they have a place that you can call you, a call button, places to get in contact with you because they were interested enough to click on that link where they've told you not to do that and give out the information before. This is more inept to convert for you this way than you've been taught otherwise to say, give me your information first. I'm going to ask you to give out your information first. Get them to Facebook first. Show your picture, show your video, tell them what you're all about first. and then they'll come back to you. I know it sounds wonky to those of us who have been in the Facebook or other marketing systems or utilized marketing systems before, but that is a known, proven marketing technique for Beacon Technology. Utilize the law of familiarity. Woo! I got serious.
And also, Cheryl, I want to share as a small business owner who is in the service industry. If you're a carpet cleaner, a house cleaner, you do windshields, put your phone number in that notification.
She gets text
My
all
salon
day.
says all day. Polish salon, 843-696-0415. Boom.
All day.
They call
You do
all
nails.
day. They text it. They're sitting there texting me all day. All day.
Okay, and
I need
Cheryl,
a nail tech.
there is a person, he's trying to ask a question. Mike Bender. Mike, are you unmuted? Oh, he texted me to say he's trying to ask a question.
Hi, Mike. If you can hear me.
We might have lost him. Maybe he's having difficulty. Okay, well, we tried, Mike. You can call me
Text
after.
me. Yeah, or text Kathy so she can ask the question or whatever.
Okay, thank you, Cheryl.
Anytime, Kath. Nice to chat with you, always. Thanks for being here. Anybody else have any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I've already talked to you a little bit earlier in the call. My name's Daryl. I'm from St. Louis.
I can hear you now. I'm stoked.
Yeah, because I went from the computer to my phone.
Oh.
I was the one who asked the question about the proximity. So if the gem goes off and sends a notification to someone's phone, how long does that notification stay up there?
It's good.
Till they get out of the 100-yard proximity, or does it stay till maybe they get back to their house?
No, once they get out of the 100-yard proximity, that's it. Like Bluetooth. So once you are out of the range, it disconnects.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Some of the Android 8 stay on the notifications when you leave the 100-yard perimeter, though.
So yeah, who was that?
Joe.
Go ahead, Joe. Yep, your Samsung Galaxy 8, Joe. No.
So they would have to check their notifications while they were that close to you, or that close to the gem.
Yeah, 100. Like.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
A little less than a football field.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yes, they do. There's a question about tablets. Yes, anything is on the Android system. So tablets. My computer is, has app. My laptop is able to receive these notifications also, Gerald.
Oh, get with it. See, I told you she was smarter than she thinks.
Y'all know I'm an Android freak. It's, they're for people that have limited vision because of maybe age.
Anybody else have any questions that they want to shout out? Oh, she kind of froze up there. Anybody else?
And Cheryl, I just want to add one
You're kind of breaking up there, LS.
more thing.
Cheryl?
Okay.
Yes, hi.
This is AJ.
Hey, AJ, how are you?
Oh, pretty good. Just finished working, but
Thank you for being here.
But I
You're
got
from
a question.
Texas, right, AJ?
The best state in the world.
Uh-oh. Don't you be coming to my neck of the woods in Jersey there, AJ. What'd you like about the presentation?
I saw your nice swimming pool. You got a nice place. But barbecue's great in Texas.
Good to know.
Hey, I had a question for you on.
For sure.
People that are new to the business of anything in marketing, what's the best thing you should to help them out? Because there's some people that, even to me, I'm not all this with savvy with Facebook and all the technology, but I'm inspired with how you learned that fast, so that gives me a chance to learn it too. But what's the best way to start someone that's completely green, that wants to know about this? And do you start them to try to do something with their Facebook, or what do you
Hey,
recommend?
hey, AJ, we had a great conversation the other day, don't you think? You and
Yes,
I?
ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
did.
It sure did.
And you have some friends that you said your daughter plays volleyball. Is that correct?
She already did. She played for University of UTSA in San Antonio and St. Mary's University. But
For sure.
yes,
And through that, you had a relationship with a fellow. Is that correct?
yes. I have a friend now, Joe Menchaca.
Yep.
He's in logistics.
Yeah. And the other day, how did you guys start chit-chatting about the gem? How did that conversation come about?
Well, I pulled out the gems out of my pocket because
Uh-huh.
we're at my brother's barbecue place, and so he just said, "What's that?" And so
Yep.
I kind of started explaining to him, well, have you ever seen these type of beacons, gems for notification of your business? And he said no.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, well, this is pretty brand new, Joe, but let me tell you about them. And so I start kind of giving him a brief understanding of what it is. And it's surprising to me in logistics, people that are dealing with transporting goods throughout the United States, their main pet peeve is commercial drivers. That's their main thing. So that's kind of surprised me. But I told them, well, why don't you put one in every of your trucks? And wherever these trucks go, they can give out a notification that your company's looking for commercial drivers. And
Why did you
that's,
call me, AJ? You wanted to talk to me about bulk pricing, right?
yes, bulk pricing, because these gentlemen, because their companies are huge, but when they're like, I think this gentleman has at least a couple of thousand semis that travel from Texas to California every day, transporting goods from Mexico and coming back into the United States for all those factories that build stuff in Mexico, and he's bringing them back. But yeah, they're dealing in bulk, and his friends, of course, are all in that type of deal, and they're dealing in bulk. They
Yep.
want to do things in bulk
So,
gems.
so basically, it's fair to say that one relationship led to another, that led to another, that led to another. So even the person that was sitting here in the beginning, could they not do exactly what you just did?
Yes, because let me tell you what, you never know who you're going to talk to. That's going to
So what
open
advice
doors.
do I have to give to the person that was new? You don't have to do what I do or somebody else does or whatever. You just have to be you. That's the power of the gem. And you're a
That's
great
correct.
example of the answer to your own question. How do I
There
promote
you
the
go.
gem? You walk up and you chit chat with somebody or take the gem out of your pocket and tell them what it is. And
Yes.
we've had some discussions about success in network marketing, and the fact that you're talking to people who want not just 1, 3, but thousands, 5,000, 10,000, and who know people who want 5 and 10,000. Well, ain't it great that you took that gem outside of your pocket?
Yes, it was a great
Simple as that.
opportunity. I didn't know that was going to happen. All I wanted to do is get 3 or 8 of them and start from there. But these guys think big because they got big businesses. They're big entrepreneurs and they think big. So, but that's how I approached them. And so I don't leave nobody to chance. I always keep them in my pocket, and if I go to lunch, I put them right in the counter. Sometimes some people will ask me what are those, and I'll explain to them, and that's what I do
So there you
when I
go.
get a chance. Mm-hmm.
You're the perfect example of answering your own question. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you.
That's how
Thank
it's
you.
done. That's how the
Okay.
person can do it. Why don't you just take them out your pocket and tell people what you have in it, right?
All righty. Thank
Hey,
you.
how are you? Thank you.
I have a question.
Who am I talking to?
This is Sheila.
Hi, Sheila. How are you, Sheila?
I'm well, and you?
Fine. Thank you so much for being here. Tell us where you're from, Sheila.
I'm from Maryland, Silver Spring, Maryland.
Silver Springs, Maryland. What'd you like best about the presentation, Sheila?
Everything.
So, y'all, Everything. I still have a question.
I just love the Royaltie Gem period. It's a no-brainer. There's nothing really else to say.
Right. I love her nonchalant. She's like, you got to be crazy. All right. So tell us what your question. I had to go and spotlight you on camera. You had me rolling. Go ahead.
Please take me off.
Oh, come on. We want to see your beautiful face. All right. We'll put my face back on.
Thank you. My question is, I demonstrated my gem with my Facebook page.
Okay.
And I noticed that it said you would have to log in.
Okay.
So
yep.
I don't understand that part.
So some people aren't logged into Facebook or are like me, who's always logged into Facebook or logged into Facebook through Google. But if you're going to a Facebook page and that person isn't, I don't know why, logged in through Facebook, then you're going to have to log in to that app or go to that Facebook. But like the 300 and so views of people, I would say most people are constantly logged into Facebook, but just so happened that you weren't. I kind of hear myself for some background or something. Is that me? No? Okay. Any other questions, Sheila? Corey put, I believe the gems will be a huge success with political campaigns. I think that's great.
Corey, stop giving our ideas away.
I'm going to scream it out for everybody. Right on.
Thanks, Cheryl.
You're welcome, Sheila. Thank you for being here. Anybody else want to unmute or come out or say anything? I'm just going to give it a couple more seconds here for anybody else that has anything that they want to add. Always a good idea. Law of abundance. Good job, Jason. Anybody else?
Can you hear me, Cheryl?
Oh, hi. I can barely hear you, but I can hear whoever you are. Who are you?
This is Sherry.
Hey, Sherry. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Where are you from, Sherry?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. What did you like best about the presentation?
Everything. I always get great ideas from you, and hearing the testimonials are great too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I have a comment question sort of together.
For sure. Go for it.
Okay, I had a battery breakdown in my car last week. Past, I think it was like Saturday actually, and I had to end up at the Chevy dealer. And I was talking. I have connections there because we go there all the time. Dealer, and I talked to the head of marketing. And I got introduced to him, and I was talking to him about the gems. He had an idea of giving it to, like, with their permission, every customer that buys a new car, having them take it with them and leave it in the car. And I said, that's a great idea, except that the car is going to be moving out of 100 meter or 100 yard radius all the time.
Unless it's parked somewhere that's really.
Unless it's parked at like a, football thing where you have the tailgate party or something where it's a big crowd or congested highway or something where you don't move much. I suggested if they do buy them to get them for all the employees, and that way every employee could be advertising their ads everywhere they go.
Yeah, so some of the proven marketing techniques, I'm going to get nerdy on you guys again, but some of the proven marketing techniques for car dealerships are giving them to their salesmen and creating that I guess, pride inside of that salesman to go ahead and walk around with the gem so that they can get a sale for themselves and advertise for themselves. But also proven marketing technique is this psychological attachment to that car dealership. So if you walked up to a car dealership and you went to the service arena or you went to customer service, if you had your car that was getting, or you went to the auto repair area and you saw a quick video about the auto repair area and the manager that was there and they took you on a tour, well, that psychological engagement that you just had creates an attachment, right? Or if you go to customer service and you meet Sheila, who's head of customer service inside of that car dealership, and you get to find out a little bit about Sheila and the people who work there, it creates the same exact thing. Same thing for any kind of factory and things like that, but that's a proven marketing technique to take them through that area of the dealership so that they feel some kind of attachment to it, so that they can give maybe a survey at the end of it so that they feel like they've contributed to something inside of that car dealership. And they do that inside of, you know, maybe the Crayola factory or the Lego factory or anything like that, where you have people, or like Lay's potato chip or Utz potato chip, if you can take them on a tour your people, maybe if they had a billboard or that cardboard sign that goes in stores, if you give people that opportunity to see, I guess, to get that attachment, and they see that the way that the potato chip is made or the way a Lego or Crayola is made, people get excited about that same thing with the car. No?
Right.
I went a little in depth there, but yeah.
No, I appreciate everything. Yeah, I get a lot of good pointers from you. I appreciate that.
Thank
so,
you.
So you agree, like it would be better for employees to carry it, not the customer who just drives around.
The employee to carry it, and also to keep a few inside of that dealership as well.
Right.
Make that customer feel special in that
when
moment.
they have run their specials and everything.
For
Okay,
sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime. Thanks for being here. I'm going to kind of wrap it up here. For a second, we've been going a little longer than an hour, and we're going to do some more of these. Get people, feel free to invite your people. I'll put some more posts out, kind of like this style where people can come out and ask questions and I can answer, and give you guys the opportunity to talk and share as well. If anybody else doesn't have anything to add, we're going to stop here. Anybody else have anything that they want to add in the last minute?
I do, Cheryl. This is Sheila again.
Hi.
Hi. I'm using Indigo. I guess it's called Indigo. The digital cards, as opposed to I see some people are using Shuffle. And I've tried to put in that link for my cards, my digital cards, but it doesn't come up. Is there something that I'm not doing?
So Secure, I don't think Indigo is Secure, but Shuffle or LFI is.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
It's the little things. Right on. All right, you guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for being here. It's a pleasure to present to you guys Royaltie and a marketing technique, advertising technique that can take your business and other people's small businesses to the next level. Thank you, Frank. Thank you guys for being here. Grab your Royaltie Gem. Go get back to the person that invited you to this broadcast and get with them, get a link, and get started. Grab your Royaltie Gem today. Thank you, Laura, for being here as well. Love to grow. All right. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Cheryl. Thank you for your expertise.
Thank you.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.